Right everyone, welcome to the JM Farming office. This is where we keep all our merchandise, do our accounts, everything is run from this little room. But anyway, that is not the reason you are here. You want an update on the Back My Place channel. The dog's here as well, so if you hear any weird background noises, it's that little ginger dog down there. So I've had more and more people in the last 6 or 7 weeks ask what is happening with Back My Place. I'm well aware I've not put any videos on that channel. I've not really said what's going on and what's happening, so that is why I'm doing this little video today, to let you all know what has gone on. But for those of you who have no idea what I'm on about, I might as well do a little bit of explaining as to what Back My Place is and what we've been doing. So myself and Abby, along with Dr. Phil and his wife Liz, at the turn of the year, so yeah, January, even December actually last year, started up a little joint venture farming business, and me and Abby actually bought 9 young stock off of Phil and Liz, and we put them into a little joint venture called Back My Place. So the Back My Place venture worked by Phil and Liz supplying the accommodation, so the shed and the equipment, and me and Abby were going to supply the labour, and that's sort of how share farming works. Dog, will you sit down? Boy, stay. And so, as some of you would have seen on the videos between, let's say, December and up until, well, yeah, a couple of months ago, we've been going up there and bedding up, feeding, cleaning out cattle. We made silage, we bought tipsy bin, we've bought silage, we've done various things, TV testing, clipped the cattle, all these sort of things you do with cattle, just from our own perspective rather than being an employee, which I am. We had our own little thing, which was really exciting, something we really enjoyed doing. A lot of people are also interested in the numbers and the finances, which I'm very happy to talk about. So we bought the cattle for £450 each of Phil and Liz, and they are now sold. We sold them to someone I know, someone very local to where we kept them. It was sort of very hassle-free selling them. I didn't have to take them to market or anything. So we sold them for £650 each, which you're probably thinking, well, you had them for, I don't know, 6-7 months, and you've only put a couple £100 on them. That is absolutely true. We have only put a couple of £100 on them, but as I said, they've gone to someone I know. I've not had to take them to market. I've not got any way of getting them to market. I haven't got a box or anything. I've not had to do any of the paperwork of getting them to market. I've not had to take time off work to take them to market, or any of those sort of things that are associated with taking cattle into market. So it all worked out good. So we've sold all 9 of them for £650 each. Now, we obviously spent money in the meantime, as well as our time, rearing these cattle up. So we bought a tipsy bin, which you guys would have seen. We bought rolled wheat to feed them on, just to get them going a little bit. I had to buy some silage because we sort of ran out of good quality silage towards the end of the winter. And various other things along the way, lick buckets, bought some cattle clippers. There was some cost associated with doing it. So by no means have me and Abby made any money. We've actually owed money to the joint venture when we've now come out of it. That is the big news. We have come out of the joint venture for a few reasons, none of it bad at all. The main one being the time. So a lot of you will know JM Farming from me working at Northwick. Northwick was very close to Phil and Liz's shed and the cattle, so it used to work perfectly that on an evening a week or a weekend when I was working, I would go to Northwick, do my work, and then go to the cattle on the way home and sort them out and do whatever they needed doing, which was brilliant. In May, I changed jobs, so I'm now a herdsman on a dairy farm, which is brilliant. It's what I love doing. It's what I've done for years before working at Northwick, and yeah, going back to a job I really, really enjoy doing. But from doing that, I'm now the opposite direction from Northwick, where I'm working now. So to go to Phil and Liz's and to do the cattle, it's over half an hour driving that way just to get to them, which I know doesn't sound a lot. And there'll be some people that are saying, well, that's just half an hour. Why don't you just keep doing it? But half an hour there, half an hour back. It's taking up, obviously, my day off in the week or my weekend, which, again, is fine if you're really, really 100% committed to it. And I think the problem was I just wasn't. So as much as I enjoyed doing it, all the things we were learning and learning how to run a business and a joint venture and actually owning our own cattle, it just I don't know, I got to a point where the cattle had to be TB tested and we tested clear. There was somebody that wanted to buy them. It was just working out perfectly for a time to just say, we're going to step away. Now, had it been closer, I would have probably 100% carried on with it. As I say, it's just the time and the tie, which again, people who are in farming will know there is a tie to it. When you have your own cattle, you can't just drop it and leave. You are responsible for their well-being and everything. And what with my new job, which I really enjoy, and various other things that we've got planned going forward, the timing was right just to say, look, we've done it, we've tried it, we're going to draw a line under it and we're going to walk away. Now, I know everyone will have their opinion and what they think, and that's absolutely fine. Please do let me know what you think down in the comment section. We made the decision because it was right for us and what we want to do and the plans we have. And yeah, I think the other thing that was on my mind was where I'm working now is a block calving farm. So silly season is literally just about to begin. We've actually had the first calf born whilst I've been away the past few days for a little bit of a holiday. And so that was going to be taking up obviously time and concentration. And I'm one of those people that if I'm employed by somebody, which I am, my commitment lies to them first. I'm not going to, start wanting days off and not be on the farm where I'm supposed to be just to go and sort out 9 cattle of my own, because I don't think that's right. But anyway, that's the situation I'm in. That's what I'm doing now, is exactly what I want to be doing, which is very important to emphasize. And who knows, at some point in the future we might have our own cattle again doing something differently, but you just never know. So yeah, I was at that point where we're about to start calving at work, and I would have had to restock at the joint venture back my place. So one, finding calves that were suitable for what we were doing was difficult, because there's a lot of TB in our area and I don't have the facilities to take calves on milk, so they had to be weaned. Just sourcing good calves was becoming tricky. I did look into it, been on Sell My Livestock, look at the market reports. Again, if I go to market to buy calves, I've got no way of transporting them. I'd have to pay someone to do it. I have to take time off work to do it. And that was making me think, is this really what I'm going to be committing to 100%? Do I want to absolutely go for it? And we just decided no. We thought, if you're not 110% in it, then you're probably not in it at all. So that is how we got to where we are. So we've obviously squared everything up with Phil and Liz, and we've done all the bookwork and all the accountancy and the figures, and make sure that everything's fair and whatever. And yeah, it's a shame for it to end, but that's what's happened. So we're not going to dwell on it too much. Onwards and upwards, as they say. And here's to an extremely busy calving season coming up. I need to say thank you to Phil and Liz for even entertaining the idea in the first place. We had a great time doing what we've done over the last 6 months. We've learnt lots of things about keeping our own stock. So as I said earlier, let me know what you think in the comments, because I am genuinely interested to see what people think. Calving season starting, so that's going to be very, very busy. I hope you're all prepared for lots of calving spam on all my other socials as well as on here. It's like the event that the entire year has been waiting for. It's like harvest on an arable farm. Block calving, you wait for calving to start, and then it's just mental. So that's what we'll be doing for the foreseeable future. We have also got the other things planned, like we've got the rubber mats going down in the parlour, we've got wheat harvest at some point, and then before you know it, we'll be harvesting maize and it will be breeding season. But time just flies, doesn't it? But thank you very much for watching. If you want to follow us on any of our other socials, they are down in the description. All the links are there for you just to find them easily. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. We are aiming to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you haven't already subscribed, please press the button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and all it will do is tell you when we've released a new video. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on another one very soon.